Hey, welcome back to the Gnarlyverse. See this gross old green lint covered blanket? Yeah. Well, this is my Blankie 2.0. And something I didn't really talk about very much because it's, I guess, becomes so much of a normal part of my life is this real nervous habit I have of clicking fabric, snapping fabric between my fingers. Most people by now are used to the distant sound of clicking and snapping of fabric from across the room. But I haven't really told you guys this is something that I've done all my life that helps my anxieties and it helps my mood swings. It's something I do for comfort. It's something I do when I'm thinking. It's just something I do all the time. Actually, there's been a lot of times I've been getting ready to leave the house and I've seen the blanket sitting there just crinkled up and maybe rolled up in the right way. Got a little bit of fabric sticking up just so perfectly. I gotta go over there and just roll my fingertips across it, just snap it a little bit. Then I'm okay to leave the house, that I could leave. I don't think this is obsessive at all. I don't think this is like OCD, regardless of the fact that my mother has, in fact, been diagnosed with OCD herself. She's very great at cleaning. I mean, this woman, my mother, should get her own little business and house cleaning on the side. My mother is just very, very clean, like hospital clean. It's crazy. When it's kind of messed up to admit. It's kind of messed up of me to do, not just admit, but sometimes when we're arguing and she's really upset me, I will purposely knock over or like tip over or move or misplace or rearrange her perfectly arranged things. And I'll trigger the fuck out of that OCD. Yes, I will if we're fighting. But no, selfish, ego-driven, childish actions aside, I love to fidget my blanket, love to click my fabric. I'm all about it. Listen, I need to calm down and take a breath. But I know I'm kind of saying this like a joke, but it's something I've done all my life. The way my mother explains it to me is that when she first got me a blankie, my first blankie was a Winnie the Pooh blanket. And if you guys didn't think I was crazy before, I have the same blanket sitting in a jar across from me right now on my hutch. It fell apart. It lasted 20 years. This is the second blanket. Closest thing to my baby blanket I found it in a Savers in Springfield, Massachusetts. I love the thrift store, the chain of thrift stores. They're called Savers. I love them. One of my favorite. Definitely one of my favorites. So I have this nervous habit, a tic, if you will. This thing where I love to I even go in stores. I like to feel the fabrics. I'm not really that much into silk. I want to thank you guys for listening. I know a lot of people who like to touch fabrics are like into silk and stuff, but I don't know. For me, it's kind of just turned into everything now. Clicking my pajama pants, fabrics, any blanket that feels good, really. So, yeah. Thanks for listening to this. I'm gonna go click some fabrics and snap some blankies. Like this video if you want the Gnarlyverse to keep producing this nonsense. I don't even know. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Anyway. So, yeah. Bye.